Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube associations, agencies, nor any particular individuals. They are merely from three guys trying to pass the boredom of everyday life. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing.
What's going on, guys? Big Bad Wolf Benny here.
I'm Wild Man Wes.
And I'm DJC.
And we're actually going to be doing... We actually did this in Season 1, this movie. It's a lost episode because the camera cut out, and this was when we were doing hour-long episodes, and then we learned that's just too much time.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you guys haven't noticed, we're going to be doing the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And
live action.
if you haven't noticed something else, something's different back there.
No green screen. It doesn't work.
We'd be blotted out.
It doesn't
You just see a
work.
bunch of heads and...
But that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
This is why I wear a white shirt. But anyway, so, give you a brief rundown. Basically, if you...
Very brief.
Yes. It's pretty much like an origin story. So, basically, you hear the story, how they were created from the ooze, how the Turtles are connected to the Foot Clan, because they're, their original master, Splinter's original master, Hamato Yoshi, used to be in the clan with them. I could go on and on. So anyway, basically what happens in the story is Turtles fight punks. April O'Neil gets jumped by the Foot Clan. Raphael saves her from the Foot Clan. The Foot Clan come, they kidnap Master Splinter. The Turtles have a big fight with the Foot Clan. They kind of lose because they're forced to retreat. They make a friend named Casey Jones, our favorite hockey-wearing vigilante.
Goongala!
Yes. They come back, they save Master Splinter, and then at the end of the movie, you're led to believe that the Shredder might be dead. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Pretty much.
Now, comic book-wise, it follows pretty much issue 1 to about issue 13, and then they have Return to New York in there too, so that's later on. So, basically where the movie gets the comic book interpretation from.
We have a cameo from our neighbors there at Stomping Like Elephants, so
Yes.
there you go.
So anyway,
They're not getting credit, though.
No. At the time, we only had practical effects. We didn't have CGI yet, but I think the Turtles look damn good.
Well, not just that. I mean, Jim Henson's animatronics. I mean, everything that he's done that he did prior to that. I mean, whether it's the Muppets. I mean,
anything.
Yeah.
Turtles looks great. You actually believe that they could be real. I mean, But I mean, there's a couple scenes where there's some wire work showing, which you really gotta look for.
At least they looked better than the one in number 3.
Yes.
Gotta admit that.
Got the weird faces.
Or the Turtles in concert. So,
Oh, God.
No.
So anyways,
We don't talk about that one.
yeah. So anyway, this is kind of darker too. I mean, the Turtles use their weapons. You don't see anybody getting slashed, torn open, except for Hamato Yoshi in the one scene. But otherwise, it's pretty kid-friendly. I don't know. There's a lot of angry off parents after this movie came out.
Because everybody was so used to the cartoon series.
Yeah,
that
you got the
come
goofy
out.
cartoon series, but they're ninjas. I mean, do you guys know what ninjas are? Like assassins and so.
Well, in I think, what is it, like Britain or something like that? They were called Teenage
Mutant
Hero
Turtles. Because ninja.
Yeah.
And Michelangelo could not use his nunchucks because those were banned. But sword size are okay. Oh, Britain.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, this is, a quick little review on the movie. Definitely check it out if you're a Ninja Turtle fan because it probably is and still is to this day the best Ninja Turtle movie out there.
Or if you want to go see it again,
Yeah.
make sure, this is 1990.
We
Go to
still
your
have-
local
yeah.
video store. Or Netflix if they have it. No, I don't think
They
do.
don't. They had
No.
it on there for a little bit. It's not on there anymore. But
Gotta bring new things in.
yeah, it was dope, awesome. I still love
yeah.
watching it. And at the time too, it was like one of the biggest grossing independent movies of all time. During I'm sure there's been movies that beat it now,
Yeah.
but for that time, for a little bit there, a couple of years, biggest independent movie ever, and a lot of people didn't want this movie to be made because of the hard work they'll make. It took 5 puppeteers to make Master Splinter come alive. And I think he looks great.
Yeah, and I will have to say I give New Line Cinema props for that because Bob Shea, when he was, the CEO of the whole company, he took a lot of risks. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street was one.
Paid off.
Oh yeah, I mean, even ones before that.
Yeah.
I mean, anything with Wes Craven, he did something with. I mean, with Critters, he took a gamble on that. The first one, not bad, but
Yeah.
But I'm saying like in Lord of the Rings alone.
Yeah.
He took a gamble with that, and look what's happened.
Yeah. All right, now, what's your favorite part about the movie?
Ooh, favorite part.
It could be a one-liner. It could be just a particular scene you like.
I think it's just the dynamic between Casey Jones and April.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's like, obviously the story is about the Turtles.
But you got that little side story, love story, so...
Well, because when we were growing up as kids with the cartoon, we were so used to
Casey Jones.
Well, not just that, but we were so used to the Turtles fighting over April pretty
Yeah.
much all the time. This time, the Turtles really didn't...
Well, I mean, Mikey had his moments. She called me Mikey!
Yeah, but obviously,
So, I mean,
I like this better.
I like that better, too. DC?
Well, as far as this movie, I compared to the other two sequels that came after it. We were talking before about the whole April O'Neil switch up, how the April O'Neil in the second and third one, she looks nothing like what you would picture an actress who looked supposed to be April O'Neil. So the April O'Neil in this one, I think, obviously besides the original cartoon April O'Neil, is
spot on.
Yeah, spot
She was
on.
sassy.
I liked it, yeah.
As far as the personality traits of all the Turtles, I think that they got them all right.
Yeah.
With that,
the only thing I really wish they would have done is give Donnie a little bit more tech savvy. I mean, you had the one scene when they came back from the farm and you see him, he's tinkering with something.
Well, on the farm when he was helping him with
I mean, so
with the truck.
just a little bit more, if he could have had a little bit more like tech-based, you know what I mean?
They made him sound more... like Einsteinian, which is using big words.
And he did use big words, so that's what I did. Like,
and everybody else looked at him like, huh? Really?
I'm not saying he didn't pull off like big words,
And he,
but you're saying he wanted to be more tech savvy.
Like I just wanted him to have maybe some cute computers or stuff that he was messing with, stuff like that. But that's okay. We got that in the sequel, so it's fine.
Yeah, and having Corey Feldman as his voice, I think that was it was awesome. He sounded still one of my favorite Donatellos as far as voices go.
Hey, look. No. I think he's blushing.
I am not.
I think he's actually turning red. Maybe not.
But as far as scenes that we're talking about that kind of stand out, I love the scene towards the end where you get Casey rescuing Splinter, and then having that dialogue with young Sam Rockwell about family. About you call
this here and that down there family.
So
it's so quotable. My favorite part, there's so many. There's so many good parts, but my favorite one's got to be when Raphael's fighting the foot soldiers by himself on the roof, and he's taking them out. Him being the smart he is. Come on, how do you guys expect to beat me? And then they all just start to swarm him all at once instead of fighting one-on-one, which is how a fight like that would really happen. And good answer. But he still stands his ground like a bitch. So. Yeah. There's so many good scenes. I mean, when Mikey, hey, wait for me, goes in his shell. Next, I love being a turtle. Come on. Who didn't say that when they were a little kid like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then, is there anything bad you want to say about this movie?
I
like it. I mean, but I'm not going to say it doesn't have its faults.
I can understand where they wanted to show the troubled youth or whatnot, especially with, family figure, father figure. It's just like, I feel that... The interaction between Danny and his dad kind of fell flat a little bit for me. A little bit.
I could feel that.
It kind of drew away from the story or the energy of the movie.
I mean, I can see why they put it in there this way. It's like a link between April and the Turtles with him.
Bringing it more family friendly to for kids afterwards to be like, I love you, Dad.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But
at the same time, it's just like the energy of the dad was just kind of dry. Because he was such a to April. And I'm just thinking, dude, man, you're only in this movie for like 10 minutes, dude.
Yeah, you come off as a
yeah, show a little heart, not just at the end, but throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, my dislike actually, well, you kind of hit on it. I just hated Danny. I mean, awesome name.
Danny hates Danny.
Awesome name,
That sounds like
I just hated his character.
That should be a TV show for this channel now. Danny hates Danny.
There you go.
There you go. But just different Dannys that are famous. I guess I can talk about why I don't like them.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like, this is my one thing, is In the comics, it wasn't Oroku Saki that was after Tang Shin. It was his older brother, Oroku Nagi. And, Hamato Yoshi killed. So they switched it. Like, it's not a big deal, But it's like, I liked it being his little brother. Like, in the comics, he trained just to get revenge on. I mean, I guess this still works and it makes more sense. And it's kind of been retconned a little bit. Like, they did that in the 2012 Ninja Turtle show where it was Oroku Saki again, too. But in the OG comics, the Mirage, 1984, it was actually Oroku Saki's older brother, Oroku Nagi, who was the one who was after Tang Shin. So I like that dynamic a little bit better, that the little brother trained all these years, finally gets put over in America. She'll start the Foot Clan up over there, and then finally gets his revenge on Hamato Yoshi and Tang Shin. And so, not a big deal, I can live with it, but that's just, how I am with my source material. Stick to it.
Yeah.
So anyways, what are we going to grade this one? It's getting an A+ for me, because I could watch this movie every day, all day, and not grow tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd probably give it an A+ too. I mean, it's just I remember seeing it in the theaters when I was like 5 years old.
It's a great movie.
I give it an A+, and yes, I remember seeing it in the movie theater. The movie theater I seen it was in a mall. Right across from the movie theater was an arcade, and that's when the arcade game, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game, came out. So I remember my parents stood in line waiting to get the tickets, and I went over and I was playing the video game while they were waiting.
I was too young to go see it in theaters, but I did see the second and the third one in theaters.
Yeah, you should have saved your money on the third one.
Yeah, I know, but it was the Turtles, man. I was going.
Oh, yeah, that's about it, I think.
So anyway, guys, that's our review. Definitely check this out. Like I said, if you've never seen it and you've only been introduced to the Michael Bay movies, not saying anything bad about those movies, that's for another episode. But definitely check this one out. It will blow your mind, the grittiness of it, and this is how the turtle should be.
Fair enough, yeah.
So we're going to sign off, going to cut this episode off. I'm your Big Bad Wolf Benny.
I'm Wildman Wes.
And I'm DJC.
And we'll see you next time on one of our many shows on the Wild Wolf Show, Dragonfire Entertainment. And as always, make sure you push that red button, ring that bell so you know when we got new stuff out. Comment down below what you liked about the video, about what we could have done better for the video. Just say hi. We'll say hi back and give you a shout out.
Or if there's anything you'd like to see on this channel, make sure you leave a request in that comment section below. Other than that, take care.
And Cowabunga.
Cowabunga says it all.
Cowabunga.
On the half shell, they're the heroes for. In this day and age, who could ask for more? The crime wave is high with muggings, mysterious.